What is going on, everybody? My name is Cookie6. Welcome along back to the Coventry comeback. This is episode 54 and the finale of the first season in the Premier League. Okay then, we have the final game of the season. We also have stats to go over, we have player ratings to go over, lots to cover in this episode. It's going to be quite a big one. Let's talk about the last episode then. We beat Southampton 4-0 away from home. We absolutely smashed them up. Alright then, this is the team for the last game of the season. We've got an 80 rated Ewan Evans in goal, Paslak on the right, Tierney on the left, Turnbull and Stevens centre back pairing. We've also got Alex Mowat and Hakan Çalhanoğlu in centre midfield. James Maddison's going to attack. On the left is Archie Cox. On the right, Jody Jones. And up top on his own, Emre Moore. Boys, I'm recording this at 3 a.m. I've got to edit it and I've got to render it. Bit tired. Alright then, this is the league table as it stands. If we win today, we could go 7th, but other games are going to go our way. Let's see how we get on then. Last game of the season. What have you got for me, Spurs? Let's go out and smash them up like we did against Southampton. Corner comes in then. They've got header. Good save from Evans. Bloody hell. I didn't even see what happened there, boys. I was yawning. Jody Jones has got the ball. Cuts back inside. Sees an overlapping run from Archie Cox. Archie Cox going to go for the volley. That's gone into orbit. Alright then, that is going to be the end of the first half. Going into the break 0-0. Pretty much a stale game, to be honest. They've had more chances than us, to be fair. Hopefully we can get a goal in the second half. We need to win to go up as high as we can, get a bit more money, so hopefully that's the case. Marcus Edwards puts the ball forward for Clinton. Clinton has it. What can he do? He's going to try. He found a cross. It's into Marcus Edwards. Trying to get the block here. We can't get anything. Ball goes across the goal. Oh my word. Just missed that post. It's still 0-0. Tierney's got the ball. Gives it into Hakan. Hakan, first time pass out to Jody Jones. Jody Jones has got Danny Rose on him, so he's got pace for pace here. Gives it back to Alex Mowat. Alex Mowat needs to find a pass. Comes all the way back to Jack Stevens. Now into Paslak. Paslak. Emre Moore. Emre Moore's got a man on him straight away. It's back to Paslak. Building it up then. Ball into Mowat. What a shit pass. Been rugby tackled. Referee's waved on. And now we've got a man down injured. Ball's coming forward as well. Victor Janssen's got it. Oh my god, we're in a one-on-one situation. He's taking it away from goal. Is he going to the corner flag? Oh no, he's actually come back inside. Ball in. Marcus Edwards! What are you doing, lad? He's missed an absolute sitter. Problem is though, Alex Mowat is injured. That's a bit shit. We're going to get Jordan Wright on then in his place. Fucking hell, we've got an injury. I mean, good thing it's last game of the season. Jordan Wright's coming forward. Loses it. Maddison slips it out. Archie Cox gets the shot. Oh, it's a good save. Can we follow her up? Emre Moore has hit the side netting. Like, lad, come on. Big ball out to Danny Rose. He's going to try and take on Paslak. Paslak is having absolutely none of it. We're going to spread it around the back. That is going to be the end of the game then. It's rubbish. Dull. Snorefest. I'm surprised I didn't fall asleep. I'm that tired. And it's just pretty boring game. Let's go and have a look at the league table and some other stats. Alright, so we got some emails that have just come in. The first one's great work from the Coventry board. They're basically just thanking me on the thing I did with the brand exposure. I don't really give a shit. Next thing then. Oh, boys! That is what I am talking about. The Coventry board tournament prize money. For the Premier League then, we've just been given £79 million. 79. How much of that I'm going to see for transfers, I'm not too sure. We're going to have a look in a minute. Just got to have a look at Alex Mowat. He's got an injury. He's broken his ankle for 3 months. That should be fine. He should be back for the start of the next season. Let's see if that's jumped straight onto my transfer budget then. That would be amazing. No, it hasn't. It's just... lots of profit though. Great. That's just fucking great. Hopefully next season we'll have a bit more money to spend. But yeah, that's how the season's ended. Let's have a look at the full table then. So for finishing 10th, we've been given 79 million, which is... it's a lot of money. It's a lot of money. We've got some areas we need to improve on, so that's going to be well spent. Looking at this league table, my face is going to disappear then. So the Premier League has finished. Chelsea have finished champions with 71 points, which to me doesn't seem like a lot, if I'm honest. So we've got Chelsea in first, Arsenal second, Manchester United third, Manchester City fourth. Surprise one there is probably Stoke City and Leicester City. And Sunderland, oh my god. 5, 6 and 7. They've done quite well for themselves this season. Bottom end of the table then, we've got some surprises here. We've got Liverpool Liverpool are getting relegated, which I think is absolutely mind-boggling. Liverpool, so they've won 6 games. They've won the least amount of games out of all the teams in the league this season. They've drawn 16 and lost 16 as well. Shocking. I can't believe they're going down. Everton just escaped relegation then, 17th place, 1 point off Newcastle, who are getting relegated. Also West Brom as well. West Brom having a pretty shit season, losing 23 times. We're quite comfortably mid-table, so I think next season is going to be our top 4 aim. It's going to be our top 4. So yeah, I think top 4 next season is going to be our aim. Let's go and have a look at some of the stats and talk about where we can improve for next season. Alright then, everyone is sorted into the most amount of goals scored this season, and as you can see, we don't really have anyone of clinical goal scoring threat. Emery Moore at the minute is scoring 1 every 3.5 games, which for a striker isn't really good enough. Rory Sullivan, you left the comment in one of the videos recently saying, you know, he's tricky, he's good. Yeah, I agree, but is he prolific? That will answer your question. The answer is no. So he's our top goal scorer on 10 goals. So that's probably the reason why we haven't done as well as we thought we could. Hakan Çalhanoğlu then comes in at 8 goals, James Maddison on 7, Jody Jones on 6, and then the next few people, 2, 2, and then 1s. Not really any goal scorers there. Move it on to the assists. Emery Moore leads that as well. He's got himself 8 assists. So he has contributed a goal every other game, if you're going to add them together, but he probably is going to be more suited to the either left, right, or attacking midfield slots. We'll have to see as we get on into the next season, but he leads the assists this time round. Then we have Alex Mount on 5, Archie Cox on 4, Hakan amongst other people on 3. Lloyd Isgrove, one of the star men here for the last 8 games he played, get himself 1 goal and 3 assists in 8 games. He did really well. But I think all round it's sort of showing our goal scoring threat isn't overly great, so that's probably something we need to look at. Yellow cards, Hakan leads the way there. Red cards, Kieran Tierney for that horrendous tackle, and Archie Cox apparently leading the clean sheet list. I don't really know how that's happened. Let's go and have a look at the Premier League as a whole. Premier League as a whole then. Eden Hazard has claimed the top goal scorer list. Now what I find interesting about this is the top goal scorer only scored 16 goals, which is that surprising? That it is to me. Thierry Bifuma came 2nd, Danny Welbeck came 3rd, so I think that shows that Emery Moore probably didn't do a bad job. He sat there in 11th place in the league. So it's not the worst thing in the world. We need to probably improve that though. I think the league as a whole hasn't got many goal scorers. Moving it on to assists, Andre Gray is up top there with Philippe Anderson on 10 assists. Emery Moore sits in 5th place, again probably confirming that he is more of an attacking player, not a striker. So that's one thing we need to look at. We need to try and sign ourselves an out-and-out striker who's just going to bang the goals in. Clean sheets, Thibaut Courtois there. My man Evans sits in 2nd place, pretty much joint first if you're going to ask me, on 12 clean sheets. He's done really well. Yellow cards don't need to know, red cards don't need to know, and I think we're going to go back to the top goal scorers. So let's go and have a look at the squad report, and we'll look at players and how they've improved along this season. I haven't really checked this, so I don't really know how people have gone up that much. So Ewan Evans then, he's gone up to 80 overall, and he's only 19 years old. Look at that, goalkeeper kicking has gone up plus 22. That's bloody amazing. His handling's gone up 16 as well. He's just become an absolute beast for me. Felix Paslak has gone up +1 this year. Jack Stevens +1. Jordan Turnbull +1. Kieran Tierney's gone up +3. Hakan stayed the same, hasn't really had any improvement on anything, but his stats are insane anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Alex Mowatt's gone up +2, he's progressing steadily. James Maddison's gone up +4, his stats are coming along really, really nicely. Loads of green stats there. I think one thing he needs to improve on is short passing and long passing. Apart from that though, he's looking pretty decent. Jody Jones gone up +1, only +1, and that's probably because he was injured for part of the season. Acceleration though, 99, incredible. Dribbling 88 as well. He's probably another one that needs to improve on his passing. Emery Moore then, this is the interesting one we want to talk about. His physical stats are brilliant. He's gone up +3 overall this season. His ball control and dribbling are 99, so he's a very good dribbler. Finishing is 81, which isn't horrendous. but he doesn't score the goals. He just doesn't score enough goals. And I think that's one thing we're going to have to improve on. He's obviously going to keep improving. He's only 21 years old, so we're just going to have a look forward, try to find ourselves a big striker. Moving down, Archie Cox has gone up +7. His stats starting to look really good, and he started to perform towards the end of the season. Jordan Wright's gone up +4 to a 73. Liam Moore has gone up +6, but has been absolutely shit for me. In 25 games, he's scored 3 goals with an average rating of 6.8. Hasn't got an assist. He's been shocking. Lewis Mitchell's gone up +5. Some good, well-rounded stats there. He could do with some strength. Seeing as he is 6'3", he really needs to improve that. Harrison Reed's gone up +1. Ben Stevenson's gone up +3. Ryan Haynes has gone up +2. Jordan Willis up +2. And then we're just going to sort of go into the dregs here, the youth players. Will Phillips, I've been training a little bit, has gone up +6, so he's quite interesting for the future. And then Cedric Corbett, he came through that, he was that star youth player. He's only gone up +1, but he looks quite interesting for the future. And obviously a few more players here who look quite interesting for the future as well. Leonardo da Silva Lopez has gone up +2 so far. His dribbling and ball control have improved quite a lot, so hopefully we can keep him going as well. Deon Kelly Evans got up +2, and then obviously the rest of these players just going up a little bit as we go down this list. Okay then, so I've skipped forward and I've finally reached the point where we can end the season on June 30th, 2019. I've done a bit more training on a few players. As you can see, Will Phillips has gone up another overall. He's gone up +7 now. So we're going to end this season and we're going to see what we've got in store for next season, and that is where I'm going to end the video once we had a look at those. Okay then everybody, as you can see on your screen, nothing interesting has happened in this fucking budget allocation. We've been given 70 million and the board has said, oh yeah, here's 8 and 50 grand wages. You're having a fucking laugh. That's all I got to play with once again. Jokers. So that is it, that's the transfer fund we've got. Haven't really seen what the objectives are for the rest of the season, but fucking hell, I'm not happy with that. Like, I've been given fuck all there. Absolutely fuck all. Let's have a look at the board expectations then. So the first one is youth development. It's something to do about playing kids in the team. I don't give a shit about that. Something about that, don't really give a shit. There's a critical one here for financial. Keep player salary growth under 15%. Like, you ain't giving me much choice there, lads, are ya? And then the long-term one, within 3 seasons, increase the club worth of your club by 50%. That should be quite easy. If we just keep getting like better and better, that should be easily done, especially in 3 seasons. Premier League table. We're supposed to finish mid-table, and then the continental success is nothing because let's be honest, we're not in the tournament. So, looking at the team then, playing this 4-3-3, we need a striker to possibly accompany Emre Moore, but more importantly, score fucking goals. Emre Moore is a good player, I'm not going to take that away from him, but he's not a goal scorer. Rory Sullivan, mate, you bang on, he just ain't. He's not prolific. We need someone to go up there and just bang a shitload in. I want a big man, I want someone over 6 foot tall, I want him to be strong, and I want him to just fucking get the ball in the goal. Good at heading, all that good stuff, and we should have a pretty solid team coming up for this next season. As you can see, Paslak's now 78, Jody Jones 78, Archie Cox 79, James Maddison 79. We've got some really good players on the up and coming here. Even Liam Morse is hardly to go up an overall. So we're looking very good as a squad. We just need to find ourselves a new striker and potentially a new centre back. This is where you come in. Drop a comment. Who do you want to see join Coventry City? Don't forget the budget is tiny. Shall I do that thing again when we get a new budget? Because 8 million? You joking? Like, I need more than that, boys. Come on. I'm just going to skip forward a couple of days, see if anything happens, and then I'll update you. Alrighty then. So we've got a few pre-season games to look forward to here. The biggest money one is over in Germany at 6.6 million. Looks pretty simple as well. We've got teams like Palermo, Hannover 96, Stuttgart, well, amongst some other teams in there as well that I can't really tell the badge from. There we might have Saint Etienne and stuff as that. So I'm going to go for that one because the potential prize money looks very good for our transfer fund. And that is all I care about right now. We skip forward. Not really a lot has happened. I'm not going to lie to you. We've got one office thing here, and it's about the fucking pre-season tournament. I don't give a shit. Like, just crack on. I want to see something interesting here before I can wrap this show up. You know what I'm saying? Like, genuinely, nothing is happening. We've had a transfer offer then for Cole Spence. Don't use him. We're going to come back for them, say 750. If they say yes to that, he can go. We can have a bit more money. But that, guys, is where I'm going to leave it for today's episode. That then is the season finale of that first Premier League season. This is the big one then. We're going for Champions League this time round. Hopefully we can do it. I need a striker and a centre-back, possibly. Striker, definitely. We need the striker first. That's what we're looking for. Hopefully you've enjoyed this first season in the Premier League. It's been a decent one. Hopefully we can crack on now. Get ourselves back up the top part of that table, looking for the Champions League. I also hope you've enjoyed this week's worth of daily uploads. I know it's been quite tough making it, to be fair. I'm doing this, it's 3:30 in the morning now. It's getting a bit early or late. I don't actually know. I'm tired. I'm really tired. But hopefully you've enjoyed it. It's not going to continue for next week. It's going to go back to Monday, Wednesday and Friday. I'm trying to get a new series sorted out. Let me know in the comments. Do you want to see another FIFA series? Do you want to see a Football Manager series? I can work on something for you there. Just let me know. There was a thing in the box on the last video yesterday saying, do you want to see another one? And it was positive feedback. So let me know what you think about that one. I'll get something sorted out for you guys. Like I say though, that has been all from me. I hope you've enjoyed. If you have, please leave a like. It means a lot to me. Also, if you want to see more of the Coventry comeback, subscribe to the channel for more, as well as other videos, possibly featuring my sister in the future, and some Football Manager videos, and just fucking random shit. As summer comes along, I'm going to try and do some real life football videos as well. So stay tuned, everybody. This has been Cookie6. I'll see you next week. Take care.